Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we're back in the Sim Update 6 beta to just see what's been going on. We of course had a new beta build come out, was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But it is 1.8.10.0. The reason I really didn't make much of a video over it is because most of the changelog is primarily focused on the developer side, SDKs and documentation changes and everything like that the general player wouldn't really care too much about. So guided tours have moved from the whatever that last section is in the activities page to its own icon, which is great. Let's get more of those into the sim, please. They fixed a crash when attaching debugger and main menu with allow debugger. A fixed rare random crash when ray-traced shadows were enabled. And then pretty much all the glass cockpits fixed some cases where loading an approach into a flight plan could lead to the flight path calculated for the plan to be incorrect. And that was for the G1000, 3000, 5000, the G3X Touch, the GNS 430 and 530, the UNS 1EW, the Avidyne. The Avidyne had some others. Well, actually, no, the Avidyne had some other things. Fixed a bug where CDI was sometimes invalid when activating an approach without a direct to. Fixed the CDI data block showing incorrect DTK during transitions between legs. And fixed the TO or waypoint data block showing incorrect DTK. And then there's just model behavior stuff. I mean, it's just really a lot of developer stuff that I'm sure they're happy about. We continue to see stuff changed with the medevac missions. Fix the hold short marker position after a reroute. And there's been other stuff regarding medevac stuff that I might test out here. I mean, it's really, we'll see. I don't know. But, let me get to it here. Because medevac fixed an issue where the airport selected for rerouting was always the same. Fixed an issue that caused the flight plan to be deleted when the IFR flight was cancelled. And fixed the flight path gates and waypoint marker confusing behavior when switching to a new reroute flight plan. So I don't know if that's meaning whenever you get the pan call, you're finally not having to go all the way back to the starting airport and it'll reroute you to an actual closer airport. Might be something that we test out, but of course you don't know if you're going to get those calls or not, so I'm just assuming that's what they mean by that. But yeah, other than that, everything's a lot of developer stuff, which it seems developers are happy about, considering documentation is a lot more organized, and everything else in between. So, I think for now, we're going to just kind of see how stability is, just in regards. The other thing I want to talk about as well is, for those of you that, because I mean, I've seen comments throughout the last few days regarding the 777F and issues you're having. If you're on the beta and you try flying this, you will get these warnings here. Additional content missing. This does have impacts on the experience you have with the aircraft. Some stuff might not work, some avionics things might happen, so just keep that in mind. If you are flying in the beta and you're seeing this and then having issues because of that, I highly recommend flying things like the 777 on the public version of the sim. So it might not be the issue that people are having, but I just thought I would mention it in case you do try to fly this aircraft in the beta form. Because a lot of the third-party planes do have that. Thankfully, the stuff that has released recently does not. Like the Eurofighter. The lovely... Where is it? There it is. Crosscard is fine. And then, of course, the Vixen is also fine. So, just wanted to kind of mention that because I continue to fly it off stream just to kind of see how things are going. Load times are excellent. Performance is great. I'm not really seeing anything outlying regarding any issues with it. And I got some attitude from one person where they're like, don't tell me you tested it out because you have the PS5 Pro. It's like, I know what platforms I have. I don't have a base PS5, so I mean, if you are having issues there, which I haven't seen as much because I've asked people in the chat and still wasn't seeing anything really outline for anybody playing on the base PS5. So, anyways, just thought I'd do some notes there, let you guys know about some things that I ran into and all that good stuff. So, let's go ahead and I think we'll start off with the ATRs. And just see how performance is doing with this latest beta build. Okay. We're gonna go to Phoenix. Did Phoenix get its photogrammic imagery back yet? It didn't. I don't know what's with that's weird. That's been gone now since Sim Update 5's beta, I think. There's just some things in the sim that don't make any sense as to why they take so long to make a return. Get some light going. But hello everybody. Hello Jadu and Sush and Toby and Adam and Graham and Simon and Paul and Steve and Ross and Zenko and Bab and Given and Steve again. Welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. We'll get this thing started up, and that way I can catch up with chat. No problem at all, Simon. I was flying the new Eurofighter around Anchorage last night. Holy cow, that thing is awesome. But then I saw that Concorde came out. I'm gonna wait to see some reviews before I dive into that beast. Yeah, we checked that out yesterday. For me personally, just was not worth the $40 that I spent on it. And yeah, but the Eurofighter is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Ross, it's been pretty busy. Again, I try not to go over the top with content. I'm glad you guys understand it if there is, you know, like Tuesday was, where we had 3 things. The initial stream, the smoke trail video, and then of course the PlayStation Marketplace update. So I'm glad you guys understand why there's more content in a day because of things like that. So, but yeah, it's been a great week. How do I have the Antonov? The Aviator Edition is how I have that aircraft. So we kind of messed with the ATR a little bit. I think it was last week. No, I wasn't here whenever it was. Wanted to kind of test it out some more because honestly I've never had an enjoyable time with this aircraft. So I'm interested to see how it is now since it actually works on the PlayStation. Which, no, this is still not available to purchase individually on the PlayStation. The only way you get the updated version is, of course, with the Aviator Edition. So, let's see here. Where do we want to take this thing to? And again, this is free flight. If you want to join on up, you can absolutely do so. Make sure you're on US East servers. And we are at KPHX, Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray, of Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. As you can see right here. Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray. So let's go, maybe we'll go to Tucson. Or we could always go over to, what is this? What's Laguna Army Air Force Yuma Proving Ground. You know what, let's do that. Let's go somewhere else. We'll keep that up here. And let's go ahead and set up a flight plan. I don't know how to do that in here. I don't know why I'm trying to act like I do, so. But unlike the PMDG aircraft, this will actually work. And you don't need a Navigraph subscription to get it to work, which is really ridiculous. Oh. Is this not the... Oh, shoot. Hang on. I did it wrong. Hang on. Oh. Hold up. I'm learning here, folks. Let us learn together. What did I say? KLGF, Kilo, Lima, Golf, Foxtrot. Nice, there we go. Okay, save route. What is TMPY? Oh, shoot. Oh. Ident. We got the... Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. The cursor's a mess on this thing. Oh, here we go. Nice. Is it here? Do we have a flight plan? Probably not. That's probably another step we need to do. And... approach. I don't know, just something. Via this, yes. Star. We don't need any of that. Alright, perfect. And then from Phoenix, we're going to go runway... What's closest to us currently here? Well, here. What's the active runway? We'll go full ATC communication here. Because again, I continue to see people say on console that ATC causes frame drops and everything like that. I still have never experienced that, so we'll do a whole thing with it. And we want to depart to the west, please.
Phoenix ground, ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo 4410, request taxi for takeoff.
They're still talking over each other. I don't know how that hasn't been fixed yet. That's crazy. Runway 8.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 8 via taxiway.
And I guess we're going to go Baldy. I don't know where this is going to bring us, but we're going to just go with it.
4410.
All right. Very nice. And now this does something. Oh, we did a flight plan. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It's probably not a good one, but I don't care. We did something, so... Now, obviously, we would have been looking at the charts and everything for the airport and kind of going off of that, because in case you're wondering, you can, of course, click on the airport. You can... Oh, goodness gracious, man. You can click on the airport.
Roger, American 888.
You've got to be kidding me. You can click... Okay, I guess you can't just look at Phoenix for some reason. There's no menu for it. What do they do to Phoenix? Why is that such a mess? Well, anyways, you can click on it, look at the charts, blah, 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 blah. We're just going to ignore it because it doesn't want to do it, whatever. Let's get going here. 737 is not working yet. We're still waiting on that to show back up in the marketplace. At least we do not have a long taxi, which is great. Alright, let me catch up here. The A2, yeah, exactly. The AKA the cross cart. It is so funny seeing this model just driving around on the ground. And Given, what's up, Cow? All the way from the UK. Been watching all your streams, never missed one. Keep up the good work, highly appreciate it. Well, very much appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content, and happy to have you here from the UK, watching another live stream. And you have the Aviator edition, right, Jadu? And NL Moo to you as well. Yep. Same here, Ross. Same here. Phoenix Tower, let's get a little clearance for takeoff, please.
Exit runway when able.
Phoenix Tower, ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo.
A beautiful day. Do we have live weather?
Ready for departure to the west at runway 8.
We do.
ATR Papa Charlie Romeo 4410, hold short runway 8. Traffic is Embraer 170 on the runway. American 428, contact ground on 119.75. Skywest 498 tree, turn next taxiway.
Why do I hear like this clicking, like it's starting the engine still? Or am I just hearing things?
Skywest 498 tree, exit runway when able.
Oh, hang on, this will be a nice shot. Yeah, I don't know what that clicking is.
ATR Papa Charlie Romeo 4410, please acknowledge. Skywest 498 tree, contact ground on 132.55. Envoy tree 9006, turn next taxiway.
We're gonna be a little bit till we get some clearance here. They're busy right now.
2.55 for Skywest 498 tree.
American 19058, turn next taxiway.
Did I just hear a Eurofighter? Hang on, I'm stuck in the door here. Oh my god, what is this hitbox? Get out of here.
Envoy tree 9006, turn next taxiway. Skywest tree 747, exit runway when able.
Yep, there it is. Nice, mister. Very nice. I knew I heard a Euro. That thing's awesome. I love it.
American 19058, turn next taxiway.
Can you guys land on another runway, please? Well, no, we're gonna go through it normally. Just want to see how everything's doing here. Oh,
Envoy tree 9006, exit runway when able. Skywest tree 747, turn next taxiway.
we should be able to get in front of the Southwest that came from Denver here. Hey Taco, welcome to the stream.
Envoy tree 9006, contact ground on 132.55. American 19058.
Oh.
Envoy 4048, turn next taxiway.
Then yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what happened, honestly.
Going to 1 tree.
I know Asobo gave me this aircraft during that stream when the aircraft and avionics thing happened. That's why I ended up getting it. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
119.75.
Oh shoot, I never contacted them again. Oops.
Hold short runway 8.
Maybe that's why we never got. Okay, that was probably my fault. I didn't even realize I didn't. Okay. Very good.
Skywest tree 747, contact ground on 119.75. Envoy 4048, exit runway when able.
Okay, we'll definitely be going in front of the Skywest. I hope.
119.75 for Skywest tree 747.
American 1061, exit runway when able.
Going to 119.75, American 1958.
Oh, I could have just done the charts through here. Nice.
Envoy 4048.
See what you can do without having Navigraph? That's still crazy though.
Southwest tree.
PMDG needs to change that, no doubt. Ah, I forgot what our destination is.
119.75, Envoy 4048.
American 1061, turn next taxiway.
KLGF. Still waiting for our clearance here. I'm interested to see if we get one.
Southwest tree 6, exit runway when
Ah, that's... There we go. Well, alright. Don't do charts. That all just... Nice. Okay, that's a bug immediately. Very nice.
American 1061. Contact ground.
ATR awesome crash
Contact ground on
when using built or custom EFB for charts.
Altimeter 2986
Fantastic.
RJ on final. Departure to the west approved.
And of course, now we get our departure. Now we get our takeoff clearance. Fantastic. Of course.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8. ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo, 4.
I have to restart now. That sucks. Well, okay. We know not to mess with that. That was a waste of time. I mean, we'll still... Oh, God dang it. That was real. I was really happy getting everything situated in that, so... Just have it ready for takeoff. We'll get through that really quick with the flight plan. That's what we're here to do. You can't see me. Are you on the beta or public? I hope they didn't get rid of that, because I liked that everybody was able to see each other regardless if they were on the beta or not. Alright, before we do anything else, actually, let me see if that's a consistent issue. That way we can replicate it, and I'll see if anybody's posted about it. Yep, that is a absolute consistent bug. So if you want to fly the ATR, make sure you don't look at charts. See, this is the type of stuff that I'm wondering, like, how does nobody run into that? Even me as a player that hardly uses that type of functionality, I'm running into it within minutes of using the aircraft. Craziness. But alright. Let me do this real quick. Now that we're professionals, of course, with this. Speaking of that in general, can we get some aircraft fixes as well? I mean, some of these vanilla planes are dying out here. Like the 787. I mean, that thing is sad. And it always kind of bugs me in these betas. They don't let us test that stuff. I know a long time ago they said, oh, it's because we don't want the beta to turn in just like an early access thing. Who cares? If you're getting more eyes on things, why is that a bad thing? Like, I just don't get that. I really don't. Kowtow. Little odd dent right there. I can't put... Okay, doesn't matter. Whatever. Alright, so how did I get over to... Crap, how did I do that one screen where I showed... was it going back? Route? No. I forgot what I pushed to get over there. Was it here? Program? I don't remember any of that. Crap, man. I did such a good job with the first take on that. And then all because of... Let's click all the buttons. We'll run into it eventually here. Did we execute? Ah, there we go. Okay. And then this is all just going to be a direct flight now as opposed to the stuff I did before, which is not really what I want, but I don't remember what I did. Hang on, let me do it one more time here, sorry. Oh, goodness. Like I have to hit clear in order to clear all that out. Save route's not allowed. Maybe I did it through here? I mean, I'll just put it on both and see what's going on. And if it still doesn't want to do it, then whatever. Oh, goodness gracious. Why isn't it just hitting a key, clear that out? Like, it's just, I don't pay attention to it. I look up, it's like, oh, great. Everything I just typed in isn't even there. Lovely. There it is. So I did it through the other thing then, not the temporary or whatever that thing's called. Perfect. We got there eventually, folks, and then of course we know runway 8. Going on Baldy and Ack. Perfect. And do we have that in the... Yes, we do. Awesome. See, we got there eventually, folks. Cool. Alright, again, let's talk to ATC. Not going to bother with the charts because that does absolutely wasm crash 100% of the time. Depart west.
Phoenix ground. ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo.
4410 with Golf. Request taxi to the active. West departure. ATR Papa Charlie Romeo 4410. Taxi to and hold short of runway 8 via taxiway November Whiskey Alpha Alpha Tree. Contact tower on 120.9er when ready. American 847. Hold position. Caution the departing Embraer E-170. Taxi to and hold short runway 8 using taxiway November Whiskey Alpha Alpha Tree. ATR Papa Charlie Romeo 4410. Southwest Tree 48. Hold position. Caution the departing Embraer E-170.
Are we still going over here? I hope so.
Hold position American 847.
I don't have my arrows.
Southwest Tree.
Because it looked like a lot of taxiway routes for a short... Oh, no, not really.
American 847. Continue taxi. Southwest.
Alright, sorry everybody, we're finally here, we're good. We'll probably have to wait for the, this aircraft here before takeoff.
Roger. Southwest Tree 48. Southwest Tree 48. Hold position.
Takeoff clearance, please.
Phoenix Tower. ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo.
Yeah, we'll be good
4410
after this
runway
envoy.
8 ready for departure. West departure.
ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo, 4410 hold short runway 8. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. American 1678.
What
turn
is
right
this?
taxiway.
What is ENY? It's not
American
envoy.
1678. Contact ground on 119.75. American 1789. 119.75. American 1678.
Holy crap, there's a lot of traffic at Phoenix.
taxiway.
Is this like a SkyWest thing? Oh, operated by Envoy. It's American. Interesting.
1789er, turn next taxiway.
Oh shoot, I didn't acknowledge again. God dang it.
1789er, contact ground on 119er.75.
Hold short runway 8. ATR Papa.
Oh, we're on US
Charlie
East.
Romeo, 4410.
119er.75 for American 1789er. Envoy tree 792, exit runway when able.
Okay, Simon. Well, hopefully you've run into us here.
American tree. Exit runway
American
when able.
tree. I love that. That was. Oh, look at this little. Look at that. Very nice. At least we have a beautiful view going on here. Nice. Oh, hi, Simon. I see you got here.
Exit runway.
Nice. I love the multiplayer models has the head sticking out.
American 1282.
Am I getting clearance tower? Like, what's going on here, Phoenix? All right. Welcome to the inside of the C-160, folks.
Envoy tree 792, turn next taxiway. Envoy tree 792, contact ground on 119er.75.
I just want to see if the ATC recognizes we're here, because sometimes it doesn't.
American 1282, turn next taxiway.
So we'll see. I would like the PMDG 777-300ER. I'm sure they'll get there as well.
American tree. Contact ground on 119er.75.
No idea about the 737-800.
75 for Envoy tree 792.
Did they really get rid of that again? Where if you're not on the beta, you don't see? Like, that's a, I don't know why that was such a big deal. I hope they didn't get rid of that. If we don't get a takeoff clearance from here, I'm just going to take off, because I don't know what he's waiting for here.
SkyWest 6431, exit runway when able.
Alright, that's him that just landed from Grand Junction. And we should get our clearance to take off here.
American 1282, contact ground on 1 tree.
And if we don't, too bad, we're taking off. We've been here long enough.
Going to 132.55.
Exit 277, turn next taxiway. SkyWest 6431.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it.
Runway.
Whatever, we're going.
Exit 277, contact ground on 1 tree 2.55.
Thanks for nothing, Phoenix Tower.
SkyWest 6431, contact ground on 1 tree 2.55.
Clear out the stupid menu here.
132.55 for exit 277.
Oh, I wish the draw distance was better. That would look. I mean, it looked cool anyways, but. You were not cleared to take off. Well, you were taking your sweet time giving me the clearance. So just say it. We got a stream to run here.
ATR Papa, Charlie
Here it comes.
4410. You are not clear to take off.
Well, you suck at your job, buddy.
110. Exit runway when able. ATR Papa, Charlie Romeo 4410. ATC services terminated. Good day.
Okay. You were useless as usual, so no loss.
Next taxiway.
Contact ground on 119.75.
We in nav mode? No, we are not in nav mode. Hang on. Autopilot disengage. Wait, why? Because I hit nav mode?
American Tree 110.
Envoy tree 879er. Exit runway when able.
Why is... Why does hitting nav mode What is happening? Okay, I saw it flash for a second, then it goes heading select for some reason.
Envoy tree 879er. Turn next taxiway.
And then it disengages itself from autopilot. Nice. That's some good stuff right there.
Envoy tree 879er. Contact ground on 1 tree 2.55.
Unless I'm missing something specific, but I don't know what else would be going on with that. Unless it's just because this goes into a discontinuity, so let's go over here and see if that helps. We'll see. Still doesn't explain why... Okay, so we're in heading. I'll get away from this, and then we'll make our way over to that and see if it does better. Still no idea why I would disengage autopilot by clicking on nav mode. That's a bit of an odd one to me. Let's climb to 8,000 feet. But welcome to the flight, Simon and Jadu and Pigtowns and Flying and Mr. Happy to have you here. Oh, and Boa. I see Boa up in the clouds right there. What's Pig flying? Oh, you got the Eurofighter as well? Nice. I'm trying to zoom in enough so I can see that without disappearing. Oh? What are you doing now? Why are you just going off at what? What is this thing doing? What in the world? Nice autopilot. Incredible. It's not... Wow. Okay. I'm starting to see why this thing isn't really available. Okay. It's not even listening to me anymore. Oh, that's why it's off again. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is excellent autopilot. Lovely. So I think anytime you hit nav mode, it disconnects autopilot. For whatever reason. Okay. Fascinating. Didn't realize the nav button was disengage autopilot, but in the ATR it is. So I guess we're gonna just heading flight this, because it's not listening to anything. The only thing I can think of, is maybe we're not going off of GPS. Still wouldn't make any sense as to why that would disengage autopilot, though. And now it just disengaged for no reason at all. Wow. Okay. Interesting for sure. It's like its own turn is too much, so it thinks we're flying it and disengaging the autopilot. See if it happens again on this turn. So far, so good. You happy now? Alright, I'm going to turn to the left a little bit just to kind of line up with our plan that we want. Hello! Oh, it looks great. And it just... wow. I don't know. That's a new one on me. I've never seen a plane do that with autopilot, but and now it just okay. Apparently if you don't have the ATR, you're not missing out on much. I'll tell you that much. Goodness gracious. I'm literally doing nothing and it kicks itself out. Weird. I just want to double check one thing. I'm going to pause really quick so those flying with me, I'll stop. I just want to make sure the wake turbulence is off. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's not because of multiplayer players kicking the plane out of it. No, that's off. So that is just the plane doing that on its own. There's also a gap in the paneling. On the pilot and co-pilot side. Because I'm just wondering, we do have this cross here. But then if it really was something else that we need to activate, why would it ever turn on at all? Is what I'm thinking about. But the way it's acting is very strange, so there could be something else. But... even so, I mean, if it truly was something we were forgetting, it would constantly do it in the same time frame. Now it's fine, like it's not freaking out, it's not canceling out of autopilot because we're not turning. Once we turn, it kind of kicks itself out. Interestingly, I don't know. But we're gonna just stick with this for a little bit. Well, actually, I do need to turn it a little. No, we'll leave it, it's fine. And Mikey, yes, this is on the PS5 today. Have you heard of the Skylink Communications add-on for PS5? Do you think it's worth... what? Skylink PS5. $30? Holy crap. Conversational ATC Global Voices Full Immersion. What the heck is this? Skylink Comms is not a basic chat window pretending to be ATC. It is built around structured aviation logic, flight phrases, controller flow, readback handle... And we're out of autopilot again. I'm about done with this plane, guys. This thing's ridiculous.
Too low terrain.
I mean, that's kind of cool, though. Compatible with Flight Sim on PS5. I mean, I don't know if people are interested in seeing that. Pilots who want structured ATC without a subscription. I like the sound of that. I mean, I'm assuming... Wow, this is ridiculous. I think we... I think we found out why this thing just doesn't show up as an individual purchase. That's crazy. Hey Sunshine, hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so it isn't just a me thing. I was assuming. I mean, when again, I think you asked that yesterday. I'm not doing. We just talked about the new beta build at the beginning of the stream. A lot of it was developer-related stuff and not really player-based, so I didn't really find it was going to be interesting for the viewers. It was just a lot of documentation, background stuff, and a couple UI changes. And then, of course, some glass cockpit flight planning issues have been rectified. Uncle, you're feeling very sick. Can you land for... I know exactly what'll help. Did that help? I'm done with this. I don't have any fun with this. That autopilot is horrendous. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on now. Awful. Let's switch over to... Let's go to my Sky Courier again. I haven't flown this thing in forever. I mean, other than the FMC and flight planning not working unless you have a Navigraph subscription, I love the 777 as well. Oh, high plane with a working autopilot. I mean, that's ridiculous. And that's the stuff I'm like, it's just, if that's been an issue since that happened, like, why are we waiting so long on fixes on that? No reason for that. I want to do what I want to do, thank you. I kind of wish you could make it to where autopilot isn't engaged when you first spawn in, because I don't need it. There we go. Perfect. Set up our heading to the right, low bank mode, vertical speed, Go about 1,200 feet per minute. Oops, sorry, plane, didn't mean to do that. And we'll go to, we're currently at 7,000. We'll do 8,000 feet. That's not what I hate when they do that. Developers, don't do that. Just, it's always annoying, like, okay, I'm almost there. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's 5,000 extra feet you didn't want. Okay. Appreciate it. By the way, I like how we were going the wrong way. How do we end up east of Phoenix? What in the world? Oh, whatever. We're going to... whatever. We'll just land at a random airport. I don't even know anymore. I was too busy dealing with that nonsense. There it is. Haven't flown this thing in a little bit. Well, good to know we're not missing out on anything regarding that ATR. Goodness. Welcome to the party, J-Dude. Everybody's looking fantastic in those. I knew that was going to be one that people were going to buy a ton of. I love flying that thing. Oh. Oh no, I'm sure that next month will go by very quickly for you, Sunshine. Oh yeah, Mike, I mean that's another thing too. There's plenty of nonsense in the career mode that absolutely needs to get fixed, that still hasn't gotten fixed, especially regarding pilot reputation and getting dinged for things you shouldn't be, all that fun stuff. But irregardless, everything else has been looking great. Great draw distance, great performance. I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary regarding anything like that. It's not doing any reloading, which is awesome to see. Keeping everything loaded in off screen. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Watched your stream recently with your brother last year. Such a great watch. More of the same, please. I'm glad you enjoyed it, RHP. No clue about liveries. There's your answer. There's just nothing. Haven't heard a single thing. So, that's it. If I had any news about it, it would be in the videos where I talk about the marketplace. The ATR has nothing to do with any flight conditions. That is not the reason why autopilot kicks out. That is a bug. Because right now it looks like a very calm day, as we're not bobbing around much at all. A whopping 5-knot tailwind. And this is live weather as well. Look at that C-160. Now that is a fantastic aircraft. I hope they fix that up. He's gone. He has a little hatch. You only see him when you see him even when the speed brake's not engaged, but I really hope they fix that multiplayer model issue. Both LOD and the random person sitting in the middle of the aircraft. It's so hilarious. Alright, let's see where we're gonna head to here. I guess we're gonna go for the airport that's right in front of us of Kilo Sierra Alpha Delta. So how does that work though? How does something that doesn't even... Because it's interesting regarding the Skylink, but I don't understand how that works if you're not able to get anything into the sim. Skylink does not install directly on your PS5. It runs separately on your phone, tablet, or laptop. So how does it know it? Like I'm confused then. How does it get anything from the sim? Is it just like a random... You put in the details of what you want to do, and then it kind of runs like a random thing? Because there's no way to get any data from the sim over... Yeah, I'm not going to get that then. That just sounds... I don't know. Because, I mean, if I want to do that, I can do that for free with my AI. Hang on. Can we make it like... We're in a sim, a flight sim. For ATC communication. Because this is basically all you're going to do then. This is Charlie Whiskey Tango November requesting clearance for takeoff from runway 8 departing to the west.
Charlie Whiskey Tango November, cleared for takeoff runway 08. Wind 270 at 8 knots. Advise caution for tailwind component on departure. Upon reaching 1,000 feet, turn right heading 270. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Contact departure on 124.0 when airborne. Read back clearance when ready.
I mean, you could just do the same thing without spending... Because that's all you're going to be doing with that. You're not getting any information from the PlayStation over... Like, it's just... No. I could just do the same thing. Yeah, the terminology isn't 100% right there, but I did that for free. It's like, okay. It's just like, never mind. Because that's what I was confused about. I was like, okay, how does it know where you are if it's not installing? Like, it's just, you know. I'm good. I can just talk to myself and pretend I'm doing that way instead of spending $30 on that. Never mind. Because it sounded cool at first, and then you kind of look into it more, and it's just like... I don't want to have to tell the thing everything that I'm... You know, it's... Oh my god. Oh, this is fantastic. What a lovely shot, everybody. This is a beautiful escort for the half peanuts we are delivering in the Sky Courier. Do I always have to fly with constant fighter jet protection? Of course. It's dangerous out here in the flight sim skies. I mean, come on now. Sorry, the Eurofighter can't keep up with this fast-paced Sky Courier here. Oh darn, they've caught up. And Guten Morgen, Saint? Mike, right? I think I'm remembering now. I finally pulled the trigger on Navigraph subscription last night as an Xbox flyer. I think I might have made a mistake. Oh no. Don't they do like a free trial or no? Probably not. Which is ridiculous. Let people kind of see what it's all about. I have no interest in subscriptions for the sim. Whatsoever. I don't care what the product is. It's like I already spent enough money in the sim from the add-ons of aircraft and airports and everything like that. I'm not going to have a monthly subscription or yearly subscription. Abso-fruitly not. I love how everybody has to have their speed brakes out in order to keep up with our lovely 133 knots here. Gab, I know you've been here while we've talked about it. I have no idea when the passenger variation of the 777 is going to come out. Right now, it's just the 777F, and that's that. I can tell you right now, you're not going to see a passenger version of a 777 until the 737-800 comes back. Because that's obviously the next priority for those that bought that and still waiting for it to come back in order to be used. They're going to focus on getting that resolved and working. And then they can worry about other versions of their aircraft. The only subscription that is worth paying for is YouTube Premium. I have the Premium Lite, and I love it. I have that and Apple TV. That's my list of subscriptions. I love how yesterday somebody's like, oh, why do you have every 30 seconds an ad? It's like, there's no way. I have it set to the lowest thing, which is much, at least it's supposed to be spaced out. Because I have that all set to the lowest possible stuff. Nice, Mike. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. Hopefully we'll start seeing some World War aircraft make their way over to the PlayStation Marketplace as well. Missile lock-on. If anybody's running their missiles on the Eurofighters, can we please disengage Very much appreciate that. Then honestly, I thought I was playing GTA for a little bit. I'm like, oh, here comes the MK Oppressor again. I think it's just a stall horn? We're fine, though.
400.
400. This is the best voice. This needs to be in more planes.
300.
TOS systems test. Okay. Love it.
100.
Just didn't mean to push the nose down there like that. What is that tone? Actually, what is that? I am not familiar with. I don't remember ever hearing that in this thing. Weird. Back it on up. Look at the cactus over here. Oh my, I'm so sorry, but they still need... That's one thing I want to see Asobo change to, because it always sucks when you land on a lot of dirt and grass runways. You just don't see that effect very much. It's dumb. I appreciate it, Ross. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. Oh, hey, it's lazy. I completely agree. I don't know why getting liveries and being able to choose them in career mode is such a daunting task, but the last time they talked about it, they didn't seem very close to it still. I don't know why that wasn't a thing day one anyways. I will never understand it. Is this a beautiful shot, everybody? Oh, crap. Alright, let's switch to something else here. Goodness gracious. I think I want to do just a small... It's not going to be a full segment, but we're going to do... Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I got the pause system test... System failure the other day. Well, it's TOS. TOS systems test. But I don't know, is that what that, I don't know what that beeping was though. That was new to me. Alright, so I want to go in the Eurofighter just for a little bit. It'll be in VR for a little bit as well. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just want to see how it's doing. We're not going to be doing too much of it. Just want to take a quick look. Especially at high speeds, so that's what we're going to do here. They better be working on it, because it's been an issue for a while. Because I know it was an issue already on the Xbox for a bit, so now hopefully more people on PlayStation giving PMDG crap about it will make it get fixed quicker. But alright. So, again, just a little short segment here with the VR headset. Just want to see how it's doing visually and performance-wise. Again, if you haven't seen the VR stuff, your perspective will look a lot weirder than what I see in the headset. Sim Update 6, the headset looks like flat-screen gameplay. you'll see some weird artifacting on the edges of the screen because of the foveated rendering and all that fun stuff. So, just letting you know now. Those are passive aircraft. They're not actually flying an A319. So anytime you're looking at a name, I don't know if anybody has a pass. Hang on. Let me just show you what I'm talking about with that. So, oh, Flying Scott, this is perfect. Anytime you're seeing somebody and it says a Sobo passive aircraft, that is just a random aircraft the sim is picking for what they're flying. Since I don't own the Su-27, it shows up as a citation. So if you ever see a plane and you see passive aircraft, that means they're not actually flying that. Hopefully that makes sense. But alright. Into VR for a little bit. It'll be a blank screen for you. What is the button again? Oh god, I always forget the button to enter this. Oh, what is it? VR mode. Oh, that's why, okay. Bear with me one moment. No, not set player. Oh, shoot. No. I don't want to do this. Oh, god dang it. No, stop. Stop. Turn it off. You already know where I'm at. I'm doing all this scanning crap right now. Oh wait, wrong button. This. Well, okay, I don't think we're gonna be doing this. Because I don't have those stupid VR controllers. Hang on. Do it again. One more time. If it doesn't work, then whatever. I'll test it later. I'm not doing all this right now. Still not gonna find it? Oh, okay, never mind then. Whatever. I don't feel like doing all that setup right now. False alarm. I don't know why that always loses my play area anyways, but it might be the microphone. Anyways, let's get going here. Did this thing boot up? Hello?
Airspeed low.
Does the quick start not start this? Oh.
Airspeed low.
All right. Well, they gotta change that then, because there's no reason why quick start shouldn't quick start. Well, that's alright. Easy enough to just respawn and dive on in. Panna, I'm gonna be honest, if you're just gonna spam the same question, I'm not even gonna bother answering it. So, let's play that game. What is... okay. There we go. I was like, wow, this is really trimmed out. I wanted to take off. Okay, here, how about I do this for you?
Transonic.
You didn't answer. You literally asked the first time about a minute ago, so now you can sit without being able to respond for 5 minutes. Goodness gracious. Oh? I don't... okay. Why you don't want to... oh, I guess that might be a thing in the beta? Because this works fine out of beta. Alright, I guess we're going weaponless here. No armaments. It's odd. Does anything push? Yeah, that works fine, okay. Huh. Yeah, that must be a beta side of things. Because we've done it many times on the standard version. Uh-oh. Come on. Pull up. I know we're going very fast, so I understand that. And Baguette, hello, hello. For whatever reason, the PlayStation Marketplace is updating like 3 hours later than the 11:30 to 12, that normal time that we've been talking about. That happened at about 2 o'clock my time, which was 2.5 hours later. So I don't know if that's going to be the consistent time frame or what the deal is, but I'm okay with it. Keep the stuff coming. We'll see if it happens again today or not. If it does, we will let you know. It might have just been this load up of it. It's all good. Nice, orangey. But no, performance, resolution, I mean, I'm absolutely loving the beta in regards to that. I mean, it's handling everything like nothing. Oh, I think I know why. My whole cursor's just not doing anything in the sim. That explains it. Here, hang on. Let me restart the flight. See if that helps. That explains why we're not able to put armaments out. Yes, Jadu, I love that as well. That's a really nice detail. No, it's the whole sim's just glitched out now. Hold up. Let me restart the sim real quick. Let me restart real quick. That explains why I wasn't able to do the the weapons. But yeah, I mean, if it's I mean, I don't know why the time frame would be different unless they just I don't know. Don't really know what it is, the rhyme or reason to releases, but as long as releases are happening, they can happen at midnight for all I care. It's whatever, you know, just bring the content over. Let's get some airports going on, scenery add-ons and everything like that. Again, if you buy the Vixen, you do get the first airport add-on as well, because it comes with that small little grass and dirt field with the hangar and all that. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be a thing where this just kickstarts it now, where everything's going to be a lot more frequent, a lot more exciting in the marketplace. That would be ideal. So we'll see. We'll see if anything else pops in today. Maybe the 737 will arrive. Who knows? And that's what I love. I love when add-ons are priced relatively lower than a lot of stuff, and you're still getting great sound, great visuals, everything else in between, which is why I much prefer that instead of spending $40 plus for lackluster products. Because any day of the week, I would much rather buy multiple aircraft that accumulates to about $40, $50 that are great, instead of buying one plane for that $50 price point. Oh, don't tell me the authentication bug is back again. Why does that keep coming back? Oh my goodness. I don't know why that's something that always manages to just randomly reappear. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Because now we should get the something went wrong window. I should have just not even worried about the cursor at this point. But we should be fine, hopefully. Nice baguette, very nice. And I agree, Paul. Well, I mean, overall, the 777, I'm enjoying it. It's just the whole not being able to insert stuff into the FMC is really weird. I don't know why that's, I mean, it's dumb. I mean, obviously people are going to use that. Don't make people get a stupid subscription to Navigraph in order for that to work. That's dumb. So I'm really hoping they are fixing it, but again, that has been an issue on the Xbox side of the PMDG aircraft as well, for a lot longer than the PlayStation release. So we'll see what's going on, but that is definitely a big disappointment that, you know, like I was saying earlier, now that there's even more players probably writing PMDG saying, why isn't this working? Maybe things will start happening with that. Honestly, I'm not really... So, I mean, I know people have Black Square and A2A and stuff like that. I just don't really need all that extra stuff, to be honest. I also don't like that they never support career mode, which is always a huge bummer. But I know people love it. So, I mean, if it ends up coming to PlayStation, I hope people enjoy it. Just not stuff that I'm particularly interested in spending that much money for. Because for me, the free flight, I only do that during beta testing and these live streams to fly with you guys. I have no interest in doing free flight on my own. It's like I did that enough in 2020. I'm wanting career support for stuff and spending my time there. As much as career mode is a complete mess and I want a lot of improvements there, I still like having that sense of actually progressing instead of flying for a couple hours in free flight and then it's like, well, there's 2 hours gone. You know, it just, I don't want that sense of feeling anymore. I had that enough in 2020. And so, I mean, maybe down the road if Black Square and A2A and stuff like that with those high detailed general aviation aircraft gets into career, maybe I'll pick up a couple. But until then, it's just not my cup of tea. And see, I mean, yeah, that's perfectly fine, Mark. I mean, that's perfect for you, and I'm glad you enjoy those aircraft. So it definitely, I mean, everybody has different tastes in the sim, and that's what's great about it. Some people like airliners, some people don't. Some people like free flight only, some people like career only, all that type of stuff. So just for me particular, it's just not something I want to spend money on, but I completely understand why people do and why they love those really in-depth aircraft. And nice dodge, very nice. Yeah, I don't know why the load time's all of a sudden slow. We saw the load time in the beginning, so I don't know. There's really no rhyme or reason for half the stuff that happens in this sim. It just like, it works and then all of a sudden, you know what? I don't feel like working anymore. That's the first time I saw that though. I mean, in the rest of the beta, it was perfectly fine with load times under about a minute. And now we're back to this kind of just hanging out and figuring out its life. And I understand it, Adam. I mean, the career mode is a buggy mess. And we hardly get, I mean, we get little crumbs of things changing in career mode, but nothing that changes the fundamental issues that people have with the mode. And as time goes on, I become more and more worried about it. I feel like they're just going to leave career as it is here and then push everything that people want in the next version. I don't know if it's because of how Asobo developed the mode, where it really is just hard set in concrete of what it is and can't be expanded from. I don't know. But the pilot rating system is stupid. You can get a S rating, but if you don't fill up the bar all the way, you still drop. That always bugs the crap out of me. Getting penalized for things you didn't do. Oh, you entered a taxiway without announcement. I literally just spawned into the mission. You know, all that type of stuff. The lack of variety in the missions gets very stale. Every medium cargo mission, hour and a half to 2 hours. Every firefighting mission, first attack, 1 drop, you're done, you fly back. Extended attack, 5 to 6 missions, CL-415 has its engines explode. Then that's that. Search and rescue, it's always 1 person. There's just no variety going on. There's also not much of an end game to career mode. There's also not much end to this load that doesn't want to end, which is fantastic. But there's no end game. Like, once you get to the A320 and the 737 in career mode, there's really nothing else to work towards. Yeah, you can go to the A330, but heavy and super heavy cargo have been a complete disappointment. All that waiting for a very, even more broken mode of career missions. Remote cargo operations being only a limited time mission instead of being able to purchase an A400 or C-17 for your own remote cargo ops is a disappointment. There's more disappointments in career mode than positives from it. The positives are, yes, it's nice to have a reason to fly and build stuff up, but that's where it stops. The maintenance side of thing is dumb, especially when you get a bunch of planes. You have to do everything individually, and then it just becomes this whole grind. Like, it's, speaking of grind, I was going to say that. The grind is over the top. It really is. I don't think it needs to be like, oh, you need 300 million credits for the Airbus Beluga. Because for me personally, even though I love the mode, I have no interest in accumulating that amount of credits to get to it. I just don't. It's just, that's not fun to me. With how stale the missions are and how they are just always the same thing every single time, it makes me have no interest. Cargo, there's nothing different. It needs to have a variety there as well. I want fragile cargo that pays out more. Secret cargo for some limited missions where you can get a really great payout for doing it. All that type of stuff. Making it to where we create our own hubs for airliners, for cargo, and we can decide the routes. Hire actual pilots that have skills and everything else, where if you hire a cheap pilot that's new, you have a risk of having to maintain the plane more. If you hire a more expensive pilot, they don't do anything wrong with the plane. They're very good at making sure that the degradation of the mechanical side of the plane doesn't go down as fast, and you can also get some bonuses. Like, oh, if you hire me, I can work with companies and make it to where we get a better payout. All that type of stuff needs to come to career mode. Because in the future of career mode in Flight Sim, if nothing happens from that and we get the same type of thing in future iterations, I wouldn't even bother wasting time developing it. Because if you're just going to do more of the same where it's just very, very lacking in variety and things to keep people coming back to it, just don't bother with it. I can tell you right now, it's just, there's so much you can do with the career mode. I still have hopes for it, but I also have come to the realization that I don't think a lot is going to change on a wide scale for career. Again, I hope Asobo can prove me wrong with that. But we're in the Sim Update 6, and we're still getting like little tiny like, oh, Medevac has a reroute thing. Okay. Fantastic. You know? So, only time will tell. But that is my feelings on career mode. I love it. I want it to be a successful thing. I want it to be the pinnacle of career modes for Flight Sim. But Asobo is fumbling the ball completely regarding it. And we're finally loading in. My goodness. Thank you. This is the PS5 Pro. What are we loading into? The Sim. Because now all of a sudden I wanted to break. Hey Sim, hello, hello, welcome. Michael, I'm telling you, if it's not loading within like a minute or two, and not really doing much on the bar, just restart the Sim. It's not going to load in. If you've been really sitting there for an hour, just don't bother waiting. It's not going to do anything. Oh my goodness, alright, goodness gracious. All because of the cursor. I'm never doing that again. Especially knowing that that glitch is back. I don't know where we were now. Where's everybody at? I think we were over here. You know what, let's just find a new spot. We'll go to LA. Let's see how it does with photogrammic imagery and everything at a fast speed. We'll do that. So, Lima Alpha X-Ray. KLAX. Okay, Kilo Lima Alpha X-Ray. Hello, Doom. Hello, hello. Sim, I already... Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore it from now on. I've already answered, and then it's just... Whatever. Oh, shoot. I'm not cold dark starting this. Just start it. And yeah, I mean, see, that stuff is... It's okay, but it's still not... I'd rather them focus on other things instead of adding random things like that. I mean, yeah, sure, it's nice to get some bonus payouts due to night, and that's already been added in a couple beta builds ago, but still. We need to worry more about the other issues that have been plaguing career mode instead of adding that type of stuff. But welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I would fly the 777, but it does not work in the beta, so... In case you're wondering. Because we talked about that in the beginning of the stream. What is that livery over here? Is that Atlas Air? What is this? Oh no, it's just a ramp. Okay. Never mind. I got excited for nothing. Speaking of which, again, Asobo said like around Sim Update 3 we were going to get new liveries in the default sim. I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Because even the airliners that want to be in the sim, which those liveries are what we're waiting for, they've even been asking why are we not in there yet. Just weird. I don't know. I don't think there's really much of a flow on the development pipeline for the sim. It's kind of just whatever they're in the mood to do, and then that's kind of how it goes. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's much structure to it. Oh, we got that beautiful Los Angeles smog in the air. How lovely. My audio's broke. Don't care. Not gonna worry about it. Hopefully it'll fix itself. I remember experiencing the smog for the first time. We were at LAX early in the morning. It's like, oh, it looks so nice here. By 8 a.m., it was completely smog-filled. It's like, oh, that's great. You'd think all those EVs in LA would cut down on the smog, but... Oh, by the way, this should work now. Yes. See, now we have our cursor back. Absolutely, Mark. And
Pull up.
Pablo, hello from Spain. I have a quick question. Is it normal for Sim Update 6 to be taking this? No. I don't know what... maybe something's going on in the background right now, but that was the first time I've seen that happen again in this beta. So I'm hoping it's just a couple hours type thing going on, but... it definitely shouldn't be doing that. That is not the default. Wait. Okay, are you talking... for the showcase camera? Yeah, it works. Triangle and then the triggers. Because yeah, if we're talking about that, that's fine. Sorry, I was distracted by the triangle and zoom. I was wondering if we were talking about my custom one. Sim Update 6 is not out, no. It won't be out till probably September. I'll be surprised if it has an August release. Doing really well here, considering everything it has to load in here. Terrain, photogrammic imagery. Great draw distance as well. I think it's doing pretty fantastic, especially at these speeds we're going. Over Mach 1. Meet up with a C-17 over here. Oh, because Cockpit doesn't use that. That's not a button. That's only for showcase camera and drone camera. There is no default button set for zooming in the cockpit. Because I have that set to triangle right on D-pad for cockpit zoom and triangle left for cockpit unzoom. I did the same for external view as well. This is the PS5 Pro. Nice, big towns, very nice. Nice. And yes, it's the only Concorde on all platforms for the marketplace. Why I'm at so far over there, goodness gracious.
Bingo fuel.
Oh, was that so? Don't worry, we'll fix that.
Bingo fuel.
Thanks for the refuel, C-17. That's awesome, though, that the fuel tanks aren't just there for visuals. You saw after we refueled, we have all those extra tanks there now. I like that. Ooh, hang on. Hold on. No, again, okay, I'm just gonna go to the settings menu. There are no default controls for zooming in on the cockpit. The buttons you are talking about are the drone zoom buttons. Which is increase drone zoom and decrease drone. I don't know why I keep saying drone. Drone zoom, which is triangle left and right on the D-pad. What you're wanting to do is not a default button set. So if you type in cockpit, you can always do zoom as well, but I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, I'm actually going to do the zoom because it's going to take me forever to go through there. So just do cockpit zoom, which we're going to have to type everything out again. Is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Fine, it's just type in zoom. I'm making this way more difficult than it needs to be. There we go. So unzoom cockpit view, I have set to triangle left on the D-pad, and zoom cockpit view, triangle right. I did the same for external view. These are not default settings. These are my creations, and I'm very happy with those. So yeah, if you have to set this up yourself. It's not there in the default sim. No problem, Colin. Hopefully that helps you out there. Oh, where did our C-17 go? Oh, there it is. We'll do one more flyby over there, and then we'll land. There is no release window for the 737-800 for its re-release. It'll release when it releases. And nice aviation. Good luck on the landing. Jadu flying on by. There's something always very relaxing when you go faster than the speed of sound. I love that. I still don't think this has a 60,000 foot ceiling though. I think that's wrong in the description because it's... I mean, we'll see, because we're not doing too hot at 50,000. But this thing shows it has a ceiling of 60,000. Not sure how true that is. This is PS5 Pro, Gray. And fine is with another $1.99. Very much appreciate it. But yeah, absolutely agree, Finest. And Haley, regarding timeframes for a mod's release on Xbox and PC, that is going to be in the next 15 minutes. So the bottom of the hour to the top of the hour, 30 minutes. So whatever your current time is...
Transonic.
In 15 minutes, that's the start of it, and then 45 minutes from now, that's the end of it. PlayStation sometimes is with that as well, but the last couple days, it releases at like 2 hours later, so I'm not sure if that'll be a consistent thing or what. We'll have to wait and see on that. I can tell you right now, I'll be very, very, very surprised if I see an AnyBuilds product on the marketplace. Because again, I've not seen them talk about the PlayStation whatsoever. I'm not sure why, but I mean, it'd be nice if it does, but I wouldn't hold my breath for that. At least not anytime soon. Official max ceiling is 55,000. Okay. Hey! J-Doo's here. Nice. Look... Oh, there we go. Looking good, J-Doo. See how fast we can get this thing going at this altitude. I know I said we were going to land, and all of a sudden here we are at 50,000 feet. It's just too fun not to, alright? I doubt this can go down. I could be wrong. But you can, of course, move the camera up a little bit. Oh, it can be? Yeah, AnyBuilds has an A350 on the Xbox and PC side of the marketplace. But again, I don't think we're close to that releasing on the PlayStation. Somebody's gonna have to tell me where that's at then, because I have no idea. Is it just somewhere you click on the HUD itself? By the way, we are going almost Mach 2. But thank you for another $1.99, Finest. I just realized the fingerprints. Oh my goodness. I see Pigtowns. Oh, I did see Pigtowns. There's a C-17. We're 80 nautical miles away, man. We are making some progress. This is just a fun one to fly. At this altitude and this speed, love it. Okay, I'm not getting any help anymore. Just the HUD goes down, and then it's that. So we can change that. Oh, here's our autopilot, by the way. See that working here, because I haven't messed with that just yet. Let's make our way over to... Oh, you know what? Let's go to Nellis. Red flags going on in the sim, so we're gonna KLSV Kilo Sierra Kilo Lima Sierra Victor. How do I enter that? Is there a keyboard? Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, shoot. How did I... What the heck? Okay. Why is there a 2K? Where's that? What the heck? Why is it double clicking everything? I'll just type it out and see if it figures it out, but no. Developer, I found a glitch. That shouldn't be happening. You know what? Alright, we'll just find out ourselves. Whatever. Had to go dinner time roast chicken. Ooh, well, enjoy that, Pigtowns. We've already had 3 days in a row of drops. 777 on Monday, then the stuff on Tuesday, and then everything on Wednesday. So we've already had back-to-back. To-back. So, how do I do a heading set on this? I think we're at this point. I'm just gonna hand fly this over to Nellis. Because I'm not having much luck with anything here. Oh crap, we're almost here already. Let's turn to the right. No, I never did any of the map mods on PC. Didn't want to deal with even more performance stuff going on there, so I just stick with what we got going on. Hey Gray, nothing new in the sim at the moment, other than of course, the Eurofighter and everything that we've been checking out this week. PMDG 777F, the Got Friends Crosscart and Vixen, an Su-47, a Concorde, and stuff like that. But we have not reached the time frame for today's new releases, if there are any. And Captain Sticky Rice, hello, welcome to the stream. Absolutely, Gray. I mean, hopefully we get some more today as well. That would be cool. Look at that deserty terrain down there. Game is glitched, I want to fly. What's glitched? The loading? If you're stuck on a load, restart the sim. It's not going to do anything if it just hangs there. And then after we get this landing, I have some other stuff to get done today, so if anything does release, I will be sure to let everybody know. We'll get a video out. But overall, really happy with how this sim is handling performance-wise. I mean, even going so fast over photogrammic imageries of LA and handled it all nicely. We did Area 51 in the stream on Tuesday when we did all the driving and flying around there. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's very nice, Gray. I agree. Cherokee 180. That would be nice. I'm all about more Piper aircraft. I'm still really disappointed with that FS Reborn one that came out, though. The collaboration one, it's just... I haven't touched that thing since it released. Certainly not their best work. Hello, Las Vegas. This is the PS5 Pro, yep. I'm gonna be honest, they can trash the Volocopter. I don't even know why it's still in the sim. I mean, that thing's been broke ever since it existed. Especially now with the Joby and then the Archer Midnight available, I wouldn't be sad if that thing just disappeared. Cause I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is with that thing. Oh man, I always love showing it though, cause it's
Landing gear.
it's something. Nice, Marcus. I mean, that's a great list right there. Oh, I bounced. It was a less of a bounce than before, so I'm happy with that. It's still not perfect, but I'm getting somewhere with this thing. Oh crap. Nice. Oh, nice, Mark. Can't go wrong with a Bonanza. But here, before we wrap it up, let me show that awesome Volocopter. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Asobo, if you're not gonna fix it, then just get rid of it. I'm gonna be honest. The thing is ridiculous. I don't know if there's any animated loading on the cargo. I think it just kind of pops in there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, you can change the cargo stuff in the tablet, but I don't think there's anything animated. You can just remove it or add it, and it'll just pop in there. All right, this piece of junk doesn't want to load in. Shocker. I wouldn't want to load in either if I was this terrible of an add-on. Or just product. Okay, get off that parking space, please. Okay. Goodness gracious. Like how a helipad can't be used for a VTOL aircraft. Hilarious. Nice media. If you end up getting it, hopefully you enjoy it. Because I am currently fighter jetted out. Okay, so you don't want to load in now? Fantastic. Such a piece of garbage this thing is. Which is why, again, I would not be sad if I see this thing disappear. Oh, you didn't slide away? I'm shocked. Wait a minute. Did they actually do something with this thing? No. It actually flies? And isn't goofy? I mean, it's still a little weird, but it's not as... Like, if you've seen me fly this thing before, you know what I'm talking about. Would you look at that? We finally have a plane that got updated in a beta. I'm shocked. This was not how I was expecting this to go. Because it actually has different audio, too. I'll have to look back at the last time I did this, because I don't remember it sounding like this. That is so funny. Huh. Well, see, folks, this is why we keep going back to it. It only took them years, but we finally got to a point where this thing does something other than suck. A lot of in-op stuff going on in here, though, which is crazy how limited there's anything in here, yet there's still in-op things. Like, come on. Yeah, so I guess this latest beta build has done that. See, this is what I don't like about Asobo, is they don't talk about any changes that they've made to the aircraft. It's never in changelogs. You kind of just have to look through it and find it yourself, which makes no sense at all. This is the first time this thing's actually flown at all. In any capacity. It's insane to see this. It's definitely a weird design, though. I don't think this brand exists. Didn't they go bankrupt? Or something? I forgot. It's one to get used to, for sure. Wow. I need to see something. Does it support career? I think what I need to do from now on is I need to go to my library and write down, like, put a list up of the editions or versions of these aircraft. I'll look it up. I'll see if it did change, because I don't have the PC on the beta right now. So very interesting. But see how you can see like 1.0.2? Yeah, I'll have to do some investigating on that. Well, very cool. Before we wrap up, let me just do a quick check on the market. Oh my goodness. Do a quick check on the marketplace. And then we'll wrap up from there. I doubt anything has come out just yet. Oops, did not mean to update. That's great, though. Hey. It took forever for some fixes to finally happen for the Volocopter, but hey, I'm glad we continued to try to look at it. That's crazy. Well, cool. I meant to look forward to... I'll look at it afterwards. It's all good. I heard something that was happening. Did that happen today? Icon plane. Oh, that happened a long... Oh, that was chapter 11. That was in 24. But I'm pretty sure Volocopter doesn't exist anymore. Back from the brink, Volocopter launches a new Volo X Pro eVTOL aircraft, and it looks just as goofy as that one does. Why? What is that? That looks... the one that we just flew looks better than that. I don't know. Interesting. So they were gone, and I guess now they're back, so... No, nothing new? Oh, alright, good. I don't feel like sitting... I don't know what's going on with the load times all of a sudden. They must be doing some server stuff, or... I don't know. Who knows? Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed another stream here, just kind of messing around with Sim Update 6's beta, and that's the latest beta build, where the Volocopter flies? We'll have to mess with that a little bit more in future streams, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. I did have a problem with the 777F FMC. Yeah, FMC doesn't work. So, why you restart the sim? I didn't. I was going to the other sim. Anyways, doesn't matter. Goodbye. Goodness gracious.